I love the Bears. I love what we're doing. I love the coaching staff now.
Oh,
Now.
Yeah.
You love the quarterback.
I love the quarterback. I love what we're going to do with our pick. Yeah.
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 You love, You love the Bears.
Buddy just brought it up, so you feel like they have to sell because you think that, like,
Well, I mean, there's tax issues.
I want to play something from Pat McAfee Show going back to Friday. And when we were on the air at Twin Peaks, by the way, what a crowd at Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
Boy, did we have
that was
fun.
some fun.
Holy cow.
Good times.
Twin Peaks and Cherville.
Good times.
I met Kevin Zepak's dad, by the way.
We did.
He
That's
stopped by
right.
and said hi.
Said hello.
Mr. Zepak stopped by and said hello.
Very
Oh,
friendly.
well.
Big group. A big group he was there with, too.
He's rolling deep, huh?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was rolling heavy.
Oh, there you go.
He came in heavy.
Big Mr. Z. Yeah.
I don't know if he came in heavy, but he definitely was.
No,
in
he
there
came in heavy with a crew.
Oh,
He comes in
That's what
heavy or
come
not
in
at
heavy.
all.
What come in heavy to me means you come in heavy.
No.
You
Come in heavy means you're coming with heat.
Like Adam said, next time you come heavy or don't come at all.
Right. That means you're cooking with gas.
That's great.
Yeah.
So it was a great crowd. And I noticed on the TV while we were on the air that Ari Emanuel was being interviewed on Pat McAfee Show live in New Orleans.
Sure he was.
Ari Emanuel is Rahm Emanuel's brother. He is a super agent in Hollywood. If you've ever seen the show Entourage, he is the character in which Ari Gold is based, the Jeremy Piven character.
Mm-hmm.
He owns Endeavor. He's got a bunch of stuff that he's the CEO
Sure,
of Endeavor.
he's got bits and pieces of everything.
Yeah, they say he's worth. You never know how accurate these things are. Like I saw he's worth $500 million. If Dallas saw one story that said he's worth close to $1 billion, so who knows?
I saw 1.8 billion.
Oh, 1.8?
Yeah.
Oh, geez, I didn't see that.
Let's split the difference. He's worth $1 billion.
You know, he's a very wealthy guy who's from here. Obviously, he's an Emmanuel. You know, he's from here. He loves
Right.
the Bears.
Rahm's brother.
Yes, he's Rahm's brother. So take a listen to this exchange on the Pat McAfee Show from Friday. I didn't find this out until the weekend, obviously. We were on the air, and I was watching him on there, but we didn't know what was going on. But we wanted to play this from McAfee's show on Friday.
We didn't talk Bears, but that's okay. Don't worry about it.
Definitely talk Bears.
Yeah.
Do you think they're going to have to sell?
Oh.
Well, okay, you look eager. You look
I know. And what do you think the price is going to be?
Are you buying them?
So what? It would be 8-9 billion probably.
in Chicago, don't you think it might be
10.
10 plus.
Yeah.
Because what just
One of the only NFC teams, only one team. I mean,
Sure.
Think about it.
Yeah.
How much would it be?
I think it's got to be between 8 and 10, right?
Yeah.
If what did Washington went for 6.5?
Yeah.
Probably 8.
8,
Do you
9.
need to build the new stadium, too?
What do you think? What is the chance?
I love the Bears. I love what we're doing. I love the coaching staff now.
Now.
Yeah.
You love the quarterback.
I love the quarterback. I love what we're going to do with our pick. Yeah.
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 You love, You love the Bears.
Buddy just brought it up, so you feel like they have to sell because you think that, like,
Well, I
that's-
mean, there's tax issues.
But you're thinking there's a chance that they're
I
going to
mean,
have to
there
sell
is a
it.
tax issue unless they've covered it in estate planning.
So you're projecting 8 to 10 billion, and that would be something you could figure out.
I don't know if I can figure out, but that's a hell of a team.
Kind of interesting to hear him kind of lead them there. He brought it up as they were getting ready to say goodbye to him after he was on for like 15 or 20 minutes, you know?
Yeah.
And he talked about this, the whole state attack, the tax issue, and he sort of hinted it at the very end. He goes, well, unless they've got it planned for in estate planning, I don't know how they wouldn't. I've asked people who are in that world that understand it better, and nobody really knows. You'd have to be looking at the trust. You'd have to be, you'd have to have eyes on sensitive documents and information.
I have no knowledge of the information right now.
Right, but a lot of people that I've talked to have said the same thing, that the corporate tax attorneys I've talked to would say, well, there's probably some things that they've done over the years to protect themselves.
Sure.
And for the inevitability when she passes, and then you get hit with the inheritance tax. So, and he sort of hinted at that at the end. Everybody just assumes, there's going to be this tax issue, and they can't afford it, so they're going to have to sell. I really don't think that's true. Who knows? A year from now, if Jeff Bezos or Ari Emanuel or anybody else owns this team, be like, okay, it was real, and they couldn't afford it, and they had to sell. I don't think that's the case. That's with no knowledge whatsoever of what they're thinking, what they want to do as a family, and what tax implications might exist that would actually force them to sell the team. I don't see that as being a real story. I don't think it's going to happen. Time will tell in the coming months. But it was interesting to hear Ari Emanuel just kind of like bring it up on his own. Now, I don't know if he's got the kind of money requisite to buy the Bears.
No, but he could.
I mean, but
he knows enough
put a group.
people.
Sure, that's for sure.
Yeah, like think about it.
That's
he
for
knows,
sure.
Before
He's
that,
a
they were,
powerful guy that's very, very rich.
before that clip, they were talking about him going to a Fanatics meeting. He's got
Right.
investments in Fanatics. We
Right.
know, the Fanatics guy is already an owner of sports teams.
Yes.
So, like, if anybody's going to put together a group that's already loaded, that is a fan, it's going to be him. But like Bezos has no tie to Chicago whatsoever, other than, I guess I'll buy a team if it's up for sale.
He's got a big plant on the west side.
Okay, cool. But like Ari Emanuel is a fan that has money, that knows a bunch of people.
Yes.
That could get a group together, like when Magic Johnson was trying to get a group together to buy certain teams.
Right, to buy the Dodgers.
Like, I never thought it was going to be when people were like, oh, Mark Cuban or Jeff Bezos. That never made sense to me. This seems to me like a viable option.
Viable option?
If,
I mean,
if
would
they
he
were
be
to sell.
interested?
If
Sure.
they were to
Yes.
sell,
Okay, I
of
can
course.
see that.
Big if
I could see
they're
that.
willing to sell. Like, listen, there's
yes.
40 grandkids. There's like, they might want their money.
I've also heard that from time to time over the years.
You divide what, 10 billion? Let's say $9 billion by
I think it is
55.
I think it is 10, by the way.
Okay, so $10 billion by 55 people.
It's not bad.
Yeah, you're walking away with a nice chunk of change after taxes.
I bet you the Bears are selling, if they are selling, for $10 billion. That's what I would think.
That's the number?
I think so.
I think it'd be under.
You think so?
Yeah.
Boy, with the stadium though.
I think
potentially,
I think you set it high. They haven't built the stadium yet.
No, that's
that would
true.
that would be including your costs too, by the way. It wouldn't just be, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
if you're buying the team, you're buying the liability to
that you
build
have
the
to build
stadium.
the stadium.
Yeah.
That's true.
So eventually it'll be
8
worth
billion?
it. But
Think it goes for 8 billion?
I guess you'd be right if they're building the stadium. Whatever they buy the team for, they're going to have to pay for a stadium too,
Right.
or at least a portion of the stadium.
You think 8 billion maybe?
No, I just think it'll be under 10.
Okay.
That's all. I'm not telling you what it's going to be. I'm just saying I don't think it'll be 10.
Yeah, Washington went for 6. It would go for more than Washington.
I mean, you're talking 10 is a 66% jump.
yeah.
I think that's
Maybe it's too high?
I think that's a little out of whack.
Okay. Maybe it's 8. It's a lot. Whatever it is, it's a lot. But I don't know. I don't see that coming to fruition as quickly as maybe people think, or even at any point in the near future. But like I said, maybe one day I'll be listening, and during a timeout on Waddle and Sylvie's show, I'll hear the Danny Ecker Crane Chicago Business Report, and Danny will talk about word around the campfire is so-and-so is going to buy the Bears, and the team is going to be put up for sale soon. We'll